Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Not on my soapbox, which is really not a soapbox. How are we doing today? It's Monday, it's fun day, and I know for most of you guys your work day is over because it's 5:03 here. So I know wherever you are, it's later. I hope you guys are doing well. Listen, I am swell, really. I've been inside all day with the boy. It's been raining all day, and too much rain for us to go outside. But we made the best of it. He has school every day. Yes, yeah. With me, he has school every day, even on Sundays. Maybe when I am back to going to worship. Hi, Sister Roberts, how are you? Hi, sister, good to see you. Welcome. Maybe when I'm back to going to worship in the church house, the Sunday school might change. But as of right now, we have school. Hi, honey, good to see you. We have school every day, and listen, I have a good time, and I hope he does too. So what's happening? It's Monday. Come on. I hope everyone had a great weekend. My weekend was swell. I had a lot of intimacy with my daughter and my grandbaby, and we try to get those in as much as possible because Siobhan works from home, and so the time when she's not working, I try to cuddle up next to her because she's my daughter. I have to remind her, say, you will always be my baby, so that's more for me more than anything else, and then she said to me, I know. I said, well, just in case, I'm big on intimacy, so I work that thing really, really hard. So what's happening? What did you do? Let me know what you did over the weekend. All right, let me know if you had a fun weekend. Let me know if your family is well. Talk to me. You can talk to me on Facebook and talk to me on YouTube. Listen, just talk to me. I promise if you speak to me, if you write something to me, I will respond to you. Sister Day. How is that weight challenge going? How is it going? Are you staying on task? Is it difficult? Is it good? Let me know how it's going. All right? Alrighty. So for those of you who have stumbled on my channel for the first time, I want to say welcome. My name is Beverly. The name of my channel is Not on My Soapbox. And all my social media pages are right on there. If you click on there, you'll find me on YouTube, you'll find me on Instagram, you'll find me on Twitter, and of course here on Facebook. Under the name on YouTube, Beverly Alexander, and other things, Rock Council. And so welcome. If you stumbled on here for the very first time, I hope you stay for a while and see what we have to offer. We all hear about enlightenment, empowerment, uplifting each other. No drama. I'm sorry if you came for drama. You are on the wrong channel because we're not about drama. We about enlightenment and lifting each other up and assisting each other with our lives' struggles. I am on here not to give anybody any advice. I'm here talking about my experiences and how I deal with them. But if you happen to get something that blesses your life, go right ahead, take it. I'm okay with it. Also, we are community unto ourselves. We are here to... I'm glad you had a great weekend, Sister Day. Is good to know that. Also, if you have a celebration you want us to announce, if you have a business you want us to announce, we are here for all that stuff. If you have a prayer request, We do take prayer requests on this channel and we pray on this channel because that's how we do it. We take every opportunity to make people's lives better. Okay? And remember, if you rock with me, I'm going to rock with you. And when I get a blessing, guess what? Guess what? You get a blessing too. I am not about taking it all for myself. You know, I have all that I need. And if God sees the need to give me some more, I promise you, if I get some more, you get some more also. All right? So let's go, let's go, let's go. Now you see I'm waving around this pad in my hand because I really want to stay on task with this top subject matter, you know, because it's something I've been working on. And maybe perhaps it's something you can identify with. You know, you guys know me. I talk about the little things in life that affects us that we take for granted. We want to be people with our eyes wide open. We don't want to be walking around with our heads in the sand, wishing, washing, hoping. No, we want to live intentionally. We want to live purposefully, and we want to be aware of everything that's happening in our space. Right? And of course, you know, I have a question because first the question went to me. You know, I am always working on myself. Before I present anything to you, trust me, it's something I have experienced for myself or I'm in the process of experiencing it. And so I throw it out to you. And I need you guys to talk back to me and let me know if this stuff applies to you one way or the other. All right? And also, I want you to know, if you have subject matters that you want me to talk about, put it on YouTube. If you have a question, you have a suggestion, you know, you have subject matters you want us to touch, put it on there and I guarantee you it. I will attend to it as soon as possible. So here we are. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Glad you're here. All right. This is a statement, right? It's a statement today, and I had to ask it because I found myself lacking. So I just figured if I'm lacking, somebody might be better than me, or they might be lacking also. We're here to help each other, right? Listen, you don't have to break the thing apart and start all over. If somebody has something that works, borrow that tool. All right? So this is my statement. Not all help is good help. Not all help is good help. And you might say, what, Bev? Yeah, not all help is good help. I found that to be true over the years, right? It doesn't matter what you think someone needs if that's not what they're telling you they want. Let me say it again. Remember the topic? Not all help is good help. It doesn't matter what you think someone needs if that's not what they're telling you they want. Let's just think about it for a moment. Learning to recognize the needs of the people that you are in relationship with is very important. Learning to recognize the needs of the people you are in relationship with is very important. Skills are required. Sometimes you want to help so badly that you miss the mark. You miss the mark. Have you ever been in conversation and somebody's telling you something and they're trying to get the word out and you decided that you're going to try to help them by saying words or making statement that you think is what they're trying to tell you, right? You know, somebody has a sentence and they're trying to figure out what they're going to say, and then you said, you mean Johnny, or you mean when you went on the road, or are you talking about yesterday? And they say no, 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 and you keep giving suggestion, and eventually they say stop, stop, stop. You're messing up my train of thought. I've lost what I was trying to say to you. Have that ever happened to you? Hey, that's my brother. Hi, brother. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. Man, my brother Ronald. Man, I appreciate you so much. You always give me words of encouragement. I could count on you for that. You bless my heart. Thank you over the years for your love and support and your good vibes and your blessings. I had to stop and thank my brother because he bigs me up. You know, he bigs me up. Yeah. So, so we try to help. We don't mean no harm, right? We just trying to help them get to the story or trying to help them get to what they're trying to say to us. And so we are happy to jump in and say, did you mean yesterday? Did you mean when you went on the road? Did you mean when you give me the money, and go on? And then eventually when they can't get it, they say, wait a minute, just let me finish. And then you go like, whoa, I'm sorry. I was just trying to assist you. But nobody asked for your help, right? But we just feel, okay, I'm going to help her because she can't remember, or she's taking too long, or whatever the case. And they said, will you just let me think? But you were just trying to help. You didn't mean no harm. But you did. Your help made things worse. And sometimes it's cute because sometimes you get to say exactly what they wanted to say, and then that work out. But sometimes we just go and go and go, and we can't see the person is getting frustrated because what? We just trying to help. I mean, we help for people, right? We don't mean no harm. Not all good. Not all help is good help. That's what I'm talking about today. Not all help is good help. Right? Sometimes we want to help so badly that we miss the help that's required. Sometimes we want to help so badly. We miss the help that's required because we are busy doing this, we are busy helping here, we are busy helping there, and the help that the person needs, we are not attending to that help. Does that ever happen to anybody? Is that just me? We want to help so much that we help him do this, and we help him do that, and we help him do that, and the help that the person you are in relationship really needs, you have missed it completely. And you don't mean no harm. You don't mean no harm. Listen, I have found for myself that I need to do a better job when it comes to helping those that I am in relationship with. I can't be so quick to want to jump in and help that I don't even know what the person needs. Sometimes we know the person needs something, but we want to help so much. We want to ease whatever they're going through so much that we help with so many different things and miss what we're supposed to do. Hey, it's a beautiful thing to be compassionate. It's a beautiful thing to be kind. It's a beautiful thing to be sympathetic. It's a beautiful thing to be empathetic. It's a beautiful thing to try to walk in someone else's shoe. It's a beautiful thing, right? But what's the sense you trying to walk in somebody else's shoe and you don't know what size their feet is? What? What? You don't know what size their feet is, but you try to walk in their shoe. Isn't that an oxymoron? We try to help and we try to give help how we want to help. And we try this and we try this and we give this and we give that. Listen, is it just me, guys? Is it just me that miss the mark sometime when I want to do some good? I miss the mark. Hi, Lauren. Welcome, 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 welcome. Listen, sometimes we want to help someone so badly because we feel for them and we empathetic and we sympathetic. We have forgotten the most important thing. The best way you can help someone. Listen, come closer, come closer, come closer. I'm really talking to myself on this one, okay? The best way you can help someone in the way that they need you to help them is the number one thing. Ask them. Ask them, brother, sister, husband, wife, grandbaby, how can I help you? Mind blowing, right? Mind blowing. Because we treat everybody like how we process. That we forget that the people that we are in relationship with, that they have their own way and own needs of doing things. If you are helping someone in a way that they don't need your help, you have missed the mark. You've missed the mark. Not all help is good help. Before you decide to help this person, why don't you just ask them, sister dear, where do you need help? How can I help you? I guarantee you, if you do that, you will never miss the mark. In your haste to do good, I'm talking, this was to me, in my haste to do good, I have missed the mark in helping. I've missed the mark in helping. Like I said, I'm reading off of this suggestion that I wrote down because I don't want to miss this. It's very important to me. If you meet the person's need, if you meet the person's need who is in need, you have done well. But what happens when you don't meet the person's need that you're trying to help? Is that a good thing? Good to see you too, Lauren. Is it a good thing that you're good? But the Bible talks about it. The Bible, listen, the Bible deals with everything that pertains to life and godliness. The Bible says, don't let your good be evil spoken of. What? Don't let your good be evil spoken of, so your good could be misconstrued. Your good can be misconstrued. Not all good is good. In my haste to try to help someone else, if I didn't take the time to find out how I can help them, I have missed the mark. Did you know that? We have a lot of programs we want to help because we want to check boxes off, right? And I worked in the homeless community for many, many years. And as much as you want to help, you don't just jump into somebody's life and start throwing things out, cleaning house up, emptying stuff. Listen, let me just talk a little bit about this. There were times when we had to go in and make sure the clients were keeping their spaces clean. You hear what I'm saying to you? And some clients, according to where they were emotionally, mentally, physically, things would be in disarray. And with the urge, you would want to go in there and empty stuff and empty garbage and throw stuff out because that stuff didn't represent anything to you. And you would want to throw stuff out and stuff would be raggedy and you'd want to throw it out because that is your standard. And you would want to get in there with a garbage bag and you would think, I want to help this person because the way this person living is beneath how it should be done, how DHS said it should be done. And I'm just going to go in there and I'm going to just throw some stuff out because some of these things doesn't qualify. It doesn't meet your standard. And you would, with all your good intentions, you would go into somebody else's space and try to clean up for them. And listen, let me tell you something. How what you're doing is so destructive and could cause you to lose your job. Because in your haste to do good, you've missed the mark. Because you can't just go into somebody's room, even though you have the right to do it as on the job, to clean out their stuff and throw their junk away. What? To you it's junk. To you it's junk, but to them that might be the only piece of property they had from their former life. You don't just go in and just because something look raggedy and something smell raggedy and so it has to be raggedy, you cannot go in there and throw away somebody's stuff without their permission. Not even garbage. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? In your haste to do good, that will cause you a reprimandation or that will cause you losing your job. Not all good is good. So I just want to draw that example, a real example. Don't let your good be evil spoken of. If you want to help somebody, and because we are good people, if you want to help somebody, it is respectful for you to ask them, brother dearest, how may I help you? How may I help you? You don't just jump in and say, well, brother, you need a bag. Well, brother, you need a shoes. Well, brother, you need this. Well, brother, you... Wait a minute. Whose standard? If you're going to help someone, you need to ask them, sir, ma'am, brother, sister, mister, how may I help you? Because the way you thinking somebody needs help doesn't necessarily has to apply to them. Doesn't necessarily. You see somebody on the street, you can't just jump up there and assume that they need your help and this is how they need your help. You don't know that. Not all good is good. Be respectful. If you're going to help somebody, you need to ask them, how may I help you? How may I help you? So that's what we're talking about. Not all good is good. Let's see if I have any more points here. Let's see what we have here. Sometimes in our haste to help, we tend to make the matter worse. Sometimes in our haste to help, we tend to make the matter worse because we bring stress to the people that we're trying to help. Because the way we are helping is not the way they need help, and so we make them feel uncomfortable. Let me draw another example for you guys, because I've always talking about my experiences. There's no shame in my game, okay? I have learned a lot of things along the way. And some of it I had to go like, because when you know better, you got to do better so you can get better. I remember one time, one of my dearest friends, even today, and when she hears this, she's going to know I was talking about her. But I'm speaking about the situation based on my lack of asking, how may I help you more expressly? Okay? One of my dearest friends. The relationship was pretty new. Excuse me. The relationship was pretty new. And she had gotten pregnant. And she wasn't able to do certain things because she had a back problem. And I said, hey, I'm going to come and I'm going to clean up for you because I know you can't move around. And I'm going to clean the tub and I'm going to clean the house and whatever, because I just want to help how I can help. Right? Now, this sister told me what she needed me to do. Right? And I got everything and I came in and I was so happy to have I came in and I was helping. But listen, in my enthusiastic way to help, I made her feel that she was not doing a good job as a mother. Can you imagine that? In my enthusiastic way to feel, honest to God, way to feel, honest to God, trying to help. Let me repeat that again. In my enthusiastic way to help, I made this person feel as though she was a bad mother. And I didn't even put it together because I was just happy to help. And I said, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to clean this, I'm going to clean that, I'm going to clean this. Because listen, cleaning is what I do. Listen, I love it. So I just went in there, just cleaned everything. And when I was done and I said everything is good, the husband had cooked and everything. I said everything is good for you. When I got home, I think I got a text or a phone call saying, Beth, thank you for your help, but you made me feel like I was a bad mother. I was a bad wife. And I fell out because I felt awful. That was not my intentions. But it doesn't matter if you have good intentions. If you are not listening to what the person is telling you, the one who's asking for help has told you and you do something else, you have broken trust. And this was 17 years ago I'm talking about. And I had to go and say to her, I am so sorry, that was not my intentions. When someone asks you tell you that this is what they need, you don't get to do something else. You don't get to do something else. And in all my haste and enthusiasm, I made her feel like a bad mom and a bad wife. Crushed me to little pieces. Because that was not my intentions. So, all good is not good. If you're trying to meet someone else's needs, you need to ask them, how may I help you? And even when it's not the way you want to help, let me say that again. And even when it's not the way you want to help, and even when you want to do some more, stop. Because if you ask the person, this is, how can I help? And they said this way, help that way. And if you want to say, I can help this way, wait for them to respond. Don't just go doing it because you have crossed a boundary. Listen, when people are vulnerable, they're hyper, they're overexposed. And so you just can't be gang-ho because you don't mind. I don't mind mind doing it, so I'm going to do it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You have just made that person feel uncomfortable in their state. When somebody is in need, you need to ask them, how may I help you? Work within that bracket. And if you have something else to give, say, listen, how do you feel about me doing this? I brought this. Are you comfortable with that? If you're not, I'm not going to do it, because I want you to know I want to help you where you are. Because not all good is good. I'm speaking from experience. The Bible says, don't let your good be evil spoken of. So good can be evil spoken of. If you're going to help somebody, ask how you can help. And there are some people who will take your help. They will say, sis, anyhow you can help me, I'll be appreciative. That's something else. That's something else. But you still have to ask them if they are capable of responding. Don't just assume you know how somebody needs your help. Even those you have closest relationships to. Even those you have, the husband that you're sleeping with, the wife that you're sleeping with, the children that you have. You have to ask. I'm talking about myself today, babes. I'm talking about myself today. You know I'm transparent. I remember, right? When my son was in junior high. And he wasn't doing good in one school. He was just under the high school, really. And he didn't do the best in junior high, but he graduated and everything. So we decided, we're going to send him to school. My son loved basketball, but we said no. School work first and then basketball. And so his father and I decided we're going to send him to a school where there wasn't a lot of basketball. But we didn't realize there was no basketball. And in our haste to protect our son and protect his economic future, we made a bad decision. And instead of our son excelling in the school that we put him in, it went downhill. In our urge to do what was best, we didn't listen to what our son needed, what he was capable of telling us and told us. We completely ignored what he was saying and did what we thought was best for him. What we talking about? Not all good is good enough. We didn't listen to what he needed. We assumed that since we are his parents, we know what is best for him. When you deal with a 14-year-old person, they have some idea what's good for them. Not all good is good enough. And my son in high school did not excel. It was a mess based on our poor decision. So you hear what I'm saying to you? You have to listen to someone else's need. If you're going to help them, you got to at least know what they need. We always want to judge everybody based on our standard, our morals, our principles, our values. Wait a minute. Everybody is different. Everybody is different. Your husband is different from you. Your girlfriend is different from you. Your brother is different from you. Your friend is different from you. Everybody's needs is not your needs. And the thing that you might need may not be what he or she needs. And the thing you need and the thing you don't need may not be theirs. In our haste to do good, we can do so much destruction. I'm telling you, my son's life, 4 years in college, 4 years in high school, it was a mess. Because we thought we were doing what was best for him. I'll tell that story, and there's more to that story. As the time goes, I'll talk about it. Not all good is good. You must know what a person needs. All right? Ask the person, and then ask the person, when they tell you what they need, ask them, am I really helping you? Have I met your needs? Because sometimes we go in there gang-ho, doing everything, even when they told us what they need, and then we do something else. This is us trying to do what we think they need. Wait a minute. Why are we like that? Is that character? Are we trying to impress them? Why do we do that? Is that just me, guys? Is that just me? Stick to the need. Get the need done, and if you have something else, ask them, can I do this for you? Is this okay? Even if you want to give somebody some money, ask them, is it okay for me to give you some money? Because listen, money can be offensive. You might be looking at a person's situation, you see they need, and you want to come and slide a little something. I've done it before. Not everybody feels comfortable with that. I've slid a couple $100 in some people's pocket already because I know that person. But somebody, as you do that, you can be very offensive. You have to ask a person, how can I meet your needs? Can I meet your needs? Is it okay for me to meet your needs? You can't assume that person wants you to meet their needs. Yes, you may have observed a need, but you can't assume that that person wants you. You. That person may not want to have anything to do with you. And that's their prerogative for whatever reason. Guys, I'm giving it to you straight. I'm giving it to you straight. In your haste to meet needs, make sure that what you're doing is not offensive. Can you see what I'm saying here? Let's look at it. When you're trying to meet some needs, let's see the big picture. Take yourself out of the equation. Try to see the person's needs as they tell you. Because sometimes what we observe may not be what it is. Sometimes what we observe may not be what it is. And that person's life should be important to you as well. To assume what not is, and to assume you understand standing from the outside, that's pretty disrespectful. But we do it. We look at a situation and we assume we know the situation because if it was me, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Wait a minute. It's not you. And it's not about you. So as you are approaching someone to try to meet their needs, you need to take the whole thing, look at the whole equation and take yourself out of it. Come to it as an honor. As an honor. If someone has invested in you to help them, that's an honor. It's an honor. Okay? See the person needs. See the effort they're making to trust you, to be transparent to you, to ask you for help. That in itself is a blessing. The Bible says it is blessed, is better to give than to receive. No normal human being wants to ask for help. No normal human being, and I said normal because some people they don't care because of their mind, right? They don't care who they beg. I'm talking about normal, regular, everyday human beings. Nobody likes to be in need. Nobody wants to have to beg a handout. That's a hard thing. So can you imagine if somebody entrusts you to ask for your help, what that's going to take from them to come to you to ask for help and for you to misrepresent that need? Can you imagine how difficult that would be for that person? And take yourself out of the equation, because if somebody comes to you and you are in a position to help, that's a beautiful thing. The Bible says it is better to have and to give than to be in need. And it's an honor if when someone comes to you that you have it to give it. That's a beautiful thing. And so you don't want to take that opportunity for granted. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Our attitude can hurt or help. So if somebody is in need and they come to you and they ask for help, that is a blessing in itself. The idea that you have to give. Have you ever experienced someone come to you for help and you didn't have it to give them, and how bad it makes you feel? But sometimes you can take it a little further. You may not be able to give that person the help that they need, but you know someone who can do it. And so you can go to that other level. But you have to talk to that person first. Don't just do that. Just say, sis, brother, friend, I don't have what you need right now, but I know someone I can go and get it from. Are you okay with that? That's respect. Some people, they wouldn't mind because they trust you, and they trust that whatever you do, they'll be respected and they'll be good. Yes. But some people, they don't have that level of awareness. They're not comfortable with that. So you have to talk to them about these things. It's their choice to say, I'm not comfortable with that, Bev. It's okay, I trust you, Bev. Yes, but you have to let that person know, because it's their lives. And because they are in need doesn't give you the right to just run all over and do whatever you want to do. No. You always have to treat people with respect. And don't judge people based on how you would respond to a thing. You have to come out of the equation. If you're trying to help someone, you have to find out where their level of comfortability is. Ma'am, hon, I want to help, but I'm not in a position right now. But I know someone who I trust, who I can ask, and they can assist me. Are you comfortable with that? And the person might say, I'm not comfortable with that, Bev. What do? You go behind the person's back? No. You can't do that. You've just defeated the purpose. Remember, when somebody comes to you, that is an honor. And hopefully with time and trust, you can talk to this person, and this person can come to a position of comfortability, and that need can be met. But you have to take the steps. You have to take the process. Remember, you have to treat everybody with respect. And we have to meet people where they are. Everybody's not where we are. Everybody's not comfortable with what we're comfortable. Everybody doesn't know what we know. We have to wait for each other. We got to help each other. Not all good is good. That's what I'm talking about. Not all good is good. It's a blessing. It's better to give than to receive. And if someone's in need and they come to you, that is a beautiful thing. And so you should respect that. So let's talk about that a little bit. If somebody comes to help, to ask you for help, it's not your job to tell anybody else. If somebody come and asks you to help, it's not your job to take the name out of it but still make a reference. No! When somebody comes to ask you for help, nobody else needs to know about that unless you can help and you agree to ask somebody else. Other than that, nobody else needs to know that that person came to you for help. Because you know what some of us do? We eliminate the name, but we talk about the reference, and everybody know that John came to ask for help for some bread. That is ungodly. Not all help is good help. We need to grow up from some. Guys, I'm talking first to myself. We have to be careful. If we're going to be godly, we have to do things godly. It's not okay that somebody entrusts their vulnerability to you. And as soon as you get a chance, I helped and I got some groceries for her. And listen, that help is not good enough. That help you need, forget it. Forget it. God is not pleased with that. So not all help is good enough. So check it out, okay? So whenever we're trying to help someone, make sure it's the right kind of help. Make sure that we're respecting that person's position. Make sure we're protecting that person. If you can help and you can meet the needs elsewhere, make sure you're letting that person know what's taking place. Because listen, if you don't do that and you go behind that person's back and you ask somebody for help, then tell that person, one day that may come out. That might come out and that could ruin a friendship. That could ruin a friendship. Can you imagine you didn't tell someone you're going to ask somebody for help to help them, and then one day that person does not, that person start talking about Sheila came to me and she needed help for a friend. That person knew immediately that they're talking about their situation. So don't let your good be evil spoken of. All right? And if somebody entrusts you with their needs, protect it like it's yours. Honor it like it's yours. Hold on to it like it's yours. Cover it like it's yours, because we all going to be in need one time or the other. And you want to know that your sister, your brother, your friend, your husband, your wife got your back. And you know they're not going to go tell somebody else. All right? So let's do better. I'm talking to myself. Let's do better in our relationships as we try to assist and help. Make sure that we're not trying to speed people up. Make sure we are learning to wait as they tell us what's happening, because we are so busy. We want to help. We want to get it done. And maybe we got to check out too. Maybe we are like that because we want to say, well, we helped. May not be the case, but I'm just saying, check yourself. We need to check ourselves. We need to check ourselves, because we have behaviors that we don't give a count for, but they are coming from some place. Okay? They are coming from some place, so we need to check it. Let's be present in our relationships, in the sense of when we observe somebody needs help, or someone tells us they need help, let us be sure that we know exactly what type of help they need, and not what you assume that they need. Not all good is good. All right? And then let's be respectful in our relationship. All right? Let's be respectful, because in so many ways we are disrespectful with how we deal with each other. So let's be respectful in how we give help, how we respond, because I give examples about my shortcomings through this all the time. And if I can mess up, and if I have messed up, chances are you are aware of that also. And some people will tell you when you're messing up, but then some people won't. And then you would lose a relationship. And Can you imagine how sad it is that somebody comes to ask for your help and you mess that opportunity up? That's sad. That's sad. Yes, that's sad that you mess it up and it pays to do good. You mess the opportunity up. Some people will never talk to you again and you don't know why. Some relationships you have right now, you're wondering, why did that person stop talking to you? I didn't do anything. I didn't do him anything. Okay? Because people feel what they feel, people are where they are, and it's okay. So we are only responsible for our behaviors and our reactions. That's our job. And I'm always talking about myself. I've missed the mark. But when I learn better, I do better so I can get better. So now I'm learning when somebody is talking to me and they're trying to get that stuff out, I've learned to wait. I've learned to wait. They will get it eventually. It's not my job to try to help all the time. Wait for people to ask for help. And then when they ask for help, make sure you understand what they're asking you. And then stay within that. Don't go beyond unless you had a discussion, because then they feel as though you're looking down on them. Feelings are feelings. They're neither right nor wrong. They are what people feel. Make sure what you're doing doesn't bring bad feelings. All right? And then at all costs, you want to protect your relationships. You want to protect your relationships. People may need help, but they still need to be handled with dignity, with love and care. It's good to have empathy. It's good to have sympathy. It's good to try to walk in somebody else's shoe. But at least you need to know, what do you need help with? Can I help you? And when you finish it, did I help you? Did I meet your needs? Just take the long way. The same way you want to be treated if you were in a vulnerable position, that's where you've got to go. That's where you got to go. You want to keep it open and free and loving. So that's what I got, guys. That's what I got. Listen, I was just dealing with my stuff. All right? Dealing with my stuff. You know there's no shame in my game. I would never hide from you guys. I'll give it to you straight as it is. So these are some things I've been working on, and hopefully, I said something in there that can help. That's what I got. Not all good is good enough. Your good can be evil spoken of. It's blessed to give than to receive. So figure out what side you want to be on. All right? Figure out what side you want to be on. Let your good be well spoken of. All right? Let's do our best. Every day. All we have is right now. I've made a plan that I am going to speak more sweetly. I'm going to love more deeply. I'm going to be more kind. I'm going to do kinder deeds. Listen, my thing is, I'm going to try to be like Christ every chance I get. That's my thing. I'm going to try to be like Christ every chance I get. And when I mess up, I'm going to say, Father, I have sinned. I'm not worthy. Forgive me, help me, heal me, restore me. No biggie. Just keep it moving. So, guys, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. I thank you for your comments. I thank you for your suggestions. I thank you for your encouragement. I thank you. Listen, go on my Facebook page, please. If you haven't subscribed, the big red subscription sign. You see what I'm trying to do, guys? Ain't no drama. I don't know no celebrities. I don't know no magic. I am not coming here with swelling words. This is who I am. I'm giving you the best of myself. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe. If you have a comment, go over to YouTube and make a comment. If you like what I'm doing, press boop. If you don't like what I'm doing, press boop. Make your case. If you have a subject matter you want me to touch, put it in there. If you have a question, put it in the comments. If you have an idea, put it in the comment. If you subscribe, press the notification button, boop. So whenever I upload a video, it lets you know, not that my soapbox is on. It's giving you something. All right? So listen, listen. I am just here trying to encourage one life on Facebook Live. If I can help one person as I go along, then my living shall not be in vain. No drama. No drama. Talking about my experiences and how God deals with me. I love you. I pray for you all the time. I do, because you're important to me. You are important. I love you to bits and pieces. I love you to life. No regrets, no remorse, no excuses. Just your 105 every time. Take care of yourself. Love your family. Be kind. Be kind. Let's go. Let's do it. Have a great Monday. Cause enjoy the rest of the evening. Cause that's my plan. Be well. Be safe. I'll see you soon. Pray for me as I pray for you. If you rock with me, I'll rock with you. And when I get a blessing, guess what? You get one too. Love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.